Hey guys, today we are going to begin the tail end of our Unit 2 lesson with inequalities. So we've been doing equations. Equations means that one thing is equal to another thing. But inequalities is when something is greater than or less than or greater than and equal to or less than and equal to. So we're not only going to learn how to solve inequalities, which is a lot like equations. There's just one little thing that's different. And then we're also going to learn how to graph them. So when you're graphing an inequality or solving an inequality, the big difference is there's not just one answer. It's not like X is one thing. It is more than one thing. It'd be like if you came over to my house and you said, "Hey, can I mow your lawn?" And I said, "Sure, I'll pay you at least $10." That means that I'm going to maybe pay you $10, but I might pay you 11, I might pay you 12, I might pay you 13, I might pay you 14, I might pay you $1,000,000, because the answer to that statement can be an infinite number of numbers. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. So before we begin, this is just a super short video on just the phrases and how to graph them. You've done this before, but if you look right here, we have the first one, which is just X is less than 7. And so you're very familiar with that. The thing is, when you graph it, it will be an open dot. I usually call it a circle. You might call it something else, but I usually just call it a circle. It looks like a circle. And then I want you to notice that this inequality, if X is on the left-hand side, the inequality is kind of like an arrow pointing to the left. It kind of tells you which way you're going to go with when you're graphing this inequality. This is a greater than symbol, greater than 7. Again, so I'm just going to use a circle. And you can see again how the inequality, if you have the variable on the left-hand side, the inequality points the way that this graph is going to be going. Less than equal to. Now, I like to refer to that as a dot. Again, you might have your own word you call it, but I usually go circle or a dot. So a dot means it includes it. Kind of like when I was talking about I'll pay you at least $10. I might pay you 10. It includes 10, but it could include everything greater than 10. So again, you can see that the inequality points the way, assuming you had the variable on the left-hand side. And then last but not least is the greater than. The greater than equal to symbol. And again, it's a dot, and it's going to the right because the inequality, well, it's not because the inequality points to the right, like an arrow, it just is kind of helpful. But when I say X is greater than or equal to 7, I'm saying, well, it could be 7, but it could be greater than 7. Now, a lot of you learned stuff in elementary school when it'd be like the alligators eating the bigger number, but we need to move to a place now where you understand what the greater than and the less than symbol looks like. A strategy I can throw at you is if you look back up here at like a less than symbol, or I'll just write it right here, it kind of looks like an L that's been smushed. All right, so if that's helpful, maybe it will be, but you have to learn how to read and then write what that looks like. So less than looks like an L that's been squished. We're going to have another short little video on basically how to do the assignment. Good luck. I know you can do it. Bye-bye.